Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. Yeah, no video last week. I was a bit crook, had a bit of food poisoning, but anyway, we're back on track now. Didn't have anything racing last week either, so that was it was actually convenient. But anyway, this week we'll kick off. We'll go to, on Thursday, we will go to Werribee, and little Anacreon, she gets her probably her last chance to sort of show us something. The poor little thing gets getting balloted out and whatever, and very hard to train these horses. But look, she's drawn barrier 1, we'll kick her out, we'll be really aggressive and try and put her into the race. We've been riding her like a staying horse, and she's had a few little problems and things go wrong with her, so put her into the race, big field, so there should be reasonable pressure early. Hopefully she can just get a good run and last crack at them and can show us something that's worthwhile going on with. We've got Bjorn Pretty in at Hamilton on Friday. She's just one of these horses. She gets beaten 2 or 3 lengths no matter what we do with her. So we're really trying to find a wet track with her, and hopefully that'll just make up those couple of lengths for her. So the field's come out today, so I'm not really sure if she's got a run down there. But mile 58 Hamilton, you wouldn't think there'd be any superstars down there, and she probably gets her chance if the track's wet. If the track's going to be a reasonable track, I won't even bother running her, because she certainly hasn't improved around the stable. We then head off to Sunday. Now, Sunday at Ballarat, we'll have our first 2-year-old runner for the year. It's a horse called Lorenzetti. He's out of, you might remember a mare that we used to train called Larici. We bought her, she's by Savabeel. We bought her out of the New Zealand sale a few years ago. I think she won a couple of races, and she's a really, really well-bred filly. So Mike Palmer, who owns her, put her to Omaha, and this is her first foal. He's only a little fella, but he's trialled up okay a few times. So if he's going to make it, he's probably going to be a miler or maybe even a mile and a quarter sort of horse. So we'll just ride him off the speed and have him hitting the line. But his trial has been really impressive. So he's only a tiny little fella, but he'll certainly get his chance on Sunday to sort of show us where we're headed with him. Then on Monday, now Indigo Go-Go went really good the other day at Kyneton. Rode her back and had her hitting the line, ran 3rd. So we'll go up to 2100 metres, which should suit her. Do the same thing, ride her off the speed and have her hitting the line. And you know, she should be around about the placings again, I hope. And another little 2-year-old filly called Fortune Rose. We probably big helmet filly, which you probably sort of seen us by her at the Vobis sale last year. A year later, here she is at the races, so that's been really good, a good result. Beautiful, big, strong filly, bit aggressive, and at the moment she sort of just gets her head up a little bit and gets her knees up a bit high, so she just needs to learn to flatten out. But a ton of ability, and expect her to sort of come out. She hasn't got a great deal of gate speed, so I imagine she'll probably slide back, and I don't actually mind if she draws out wide, because that'll give us a bit of time sort of for her to come around, and I don't think she's a horse that's going to be ideally suited inside horses. Then Anzac Day on Wednesday, we'll take old Severn Rood back there again. He was narrowly beaten there last year, and he's probably going as good as ever, the old boy. So yeah, we'll have old Severn Rood go round at Avoca on Anzac Day. Then on Thursday at Kilmore, I'll have a mare called J Bell. She's ready to go, and she went okay last start. Just had a few little issues with that filly, and she seems to have come through that really good. She just pulled a shoe off the other day, but she seems okay. And also looking for a race for Phil the Flute, and probably going to lean towards taking her to Kilmore, I think. I just can't quite find the right. I had her in a nice race in town the other day, but she drew the car park and we didn't go round. So probably have J Bell and Phil the Flute in at Kilmore on Thursday.
Hi guys, welcome to Around the Stables. This is a little horse called Lorenzetti. He'll be our first 2-year-old runner for the year, which is pretty exciting. He's had a couple of trials now, which he's shown plenty of speed in, and now he's ready to race. He's by Omaha, so he'll probably get over a bit more ground, but on Sunday at Ballarat, over 1200 metres, I'm sure he'll be running to the line strongly. He's come a long way, this little horse. He's sort of from being broken in to going down to the pre-trainers. He's sort of always a horse that it'd take 2 or 3 people to do everything with, but now he's started to get his head together, and I'm sure whatever he does this prep, he'll improve on next prep.
Hi guys, got some pretty good news to bring to the report this week. I've actually been asked to be a part of the upcoming Michelle Payne movie, Ride Like a Girl. Start filming in a couple of weeks, pretty much just doing a bit of stunt double work, but really looking forward to a couple of weeks time where we'll start getting into that. But as far as the rides go, I had 7 rides on the weekend, so as always, keeping busy. As for the week ahead, we're filming this Wednesday, so I'm not really sure as far as the week ahead goes what I'll be riding, but I do know in advance that I'll be at Avoca on Anzac Day. We've got 2 rides there, one of them being the old stable favourite, Severn Rood. So really looking forward to the week ahead, and as I said, really looking forward to being a part of this feature film. But yeah, hopefully we can pick up a few rides during the week, and hopefully got a winner or two to report to you next week.
That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Now, what happened to me a couple of weeks ago was I took a couple of routine blood counts out of horses that were going to the races, but I took them the day before they raced, and I soon found out that you're not allowed to take a blood out of a horse the day before a race. You've got to do it 2 days before a race. Anyway, so I've got into trouble by the stewards and got fined $1,500 because I just made a basic mistake and admitted to it. They would never have even known, only that we did everything by the law that said we had to fill out our forms here at the stables and treatment forms and all that sort of stuff. But apparently taking a blood count out of a horse is classed as a treatment of a horse, which I don't know. I didn't know about it. So anyway, they fined me $1,500. So I've got to go up to the RAD board tomorrow, and I'm appealing that. So I'll let you know next week how we went. Hopefully I have a bit of a win there, just like the Kangaroos did last week. See, they made an absolute mess of Carlton, and I keep telling you guys, and I think they're still above Geelong in the ladder, so that's even better. Till next week, see you later.
But he's had a good freshen up, and he's going well. And another horse I rode on the weekend for Ken Elford called, oh shit, I've forgotten the name.
I found out that we're not allowed to take a blood count the day before a day before a race.
Well, there you go, I'll give you some material.